Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do an album share with you. These are pages from when my grandchildren were quite young, and so they are from Everyday Life Scrapbook number 4 on my website, which is meandmycricut.com. It's posted below. There's a link so you can go there because I have design space links for all the pages there. So let's begin. So you can copy them if you like any of these. So this is for a professional photo that my daughter-in-law had done. And so it's just called The Girls. I didn't have a lot of cartridges back in these days. I used more punches and things like that. Anyway, I love the paper, and I picked the colors from her dress. So I just did a frame and cut this photo into an oval to fit in there. Their faces, just added a border and put the title on here. I think this is from Girls Rock or something. I can't even remember the names of them. Okay, and then I just created a frame with a border punch, and then this is a bought, the store-bought. I had a pad of these. So this is printed on the paper, and I added a little more border by adding 1, 2, 3 layers to it, and that's done. So this is, I called it My Wish because I only had a son and I never had a daughter, so I waited a long time for these girls. So my wish came true. So because of her polka dot sleeper and her cupcake on her t-shirt, I chose a cupcake theme and went with polka dot papers, coordinating ones, and then I added bunch of circles to it, just everywhere. And I had this image of a cupcake in my stash, so I used that, just adding circles to fill in the spaces around the photos, and some on top. This album will have fallen off my website because it only holds 100 albums, and so because it won't be there anymore, you have to use the category bar that's all along the top, and it's in Everyday Life. If you click on any of those categories, every single album that's in that category will then show up, so you'll be able to find it by using that bar. Alright, so Hoppy Easter is my title. I just used some colorful Easter. I don't get to do Easter very much. Nobody takes photos a lot. So anyway, it's just, this is a border I put on this polka dot paper. And then I just double matted the photos and added a title. On this side, I used an 8x8 square. Fits perfectly at an angle on a 12x12 page, so I did that for background and added an Easter bunny image. And then these are just punched flowers. I did a border punch here and here. Very simple. And here's another Easter page. So this is quite simple too, just borders. This is ribbon Martha Stewart border punch, and then an Easter basket. I cut out the eggs from paper, I guess it was this paper, the rest of it, and filled the basket with them, and used a coordinating paper for a frame and a background here. And added, this is chipboard here, and these are silk flowers. I did go through a silk flower phase. There's another one. Yeah, I did go through a flower phase. I still have tons of flowers left over. Okay, so here we have, oh, this was a quick trip to Palm Springs. So this is at the airport. We were there waiting for my sister and her husband to arrive, Sunny Bono Concourse. So I had never been to California before. So this I called California Dream, and I found that title. And I think it's Life's the Beach. And this beautiful tropical paper because of all the palm trees there. And we were only there for a week on this trip. Did a big, beautiful tropical spray here with two of them, actually. I love these leaves, tropical things. Who doesn't? Right now it's freezing here. So, and here's another page of Palm Springs. This was the gardens around where we were staying. So I just love flowers, so I took some beautiful pictures. And then had this beautiful paper, put my title just in small letters along the side. These are Creative Memories letters. I like their small letters. And then I found these beautiful images in Art Nouveau, and I thought these flowers looked a lot like these. So I did a nice corner on this one. I think it's beautiful because of all the paper and the pretty photos. And this is funny. This is at the pool. So I found an image of a guy laying on a chair or something on a floaty, and in a Cricut cartridge, and then I had a picture of my husband laying on a floaty. So that's why I used that. I thought it was funny. And put chilling by the pool, and this is the pool where we stayed. And I used a beautiful tropical paper in the middle, and then I just cut a sheet in half and taped it on the back side. I taped them together, and then I added this piece to hold it more firmly. So that's that. Okay, so this is in the spring at my son's house. I went to help clean the garden for the planting, and my granddaughter was helping me. So she had her garden boots on, and we were doing gardening. So I called this, I just called it Treehugger, and did a tree, because we were picking up branches and stuff everywhere. So I created a background with a circle, and then a rectangle of a coordinating paper to these. And then I did an oval. I found some beautiful flower images and a tree. Entitled all from, I think this is from Give a Hoot. Well, I know the title is anyway. So I love this page, maybe because I think she's just too cute in that picture. Anyway, I got the idea for the flowers from the flowers on her t-shirt. So this is my granddaughter's learning to ride a bike. She's got training wheels here. So because this title had a bicycle, I chose it, Lazy Summer Day. And this t-shirt has a floral print and I had a paper. I found this paper that looked so much like it. I couldn't believe it. So this is a coordinate to that paper on this page. So I put training wheels for a title, and I just matted the photo on this frame, and then I added training wheels to both sides of the photo because they're on both sides of the bike. And then I found a bicycle image and topped it off with a border of flower image here. I think this is from Bloom cartridge. or Live Simply, one of the two. And I used a pretty frame from Elegant Edges for the one photo on this page. I like to put a frame around one of them if I can. Alrighty, now this is Canada Day. So that's July the 1st, very close to the American 4th of July. So we were lined up for the parade, and so all these photos of my son and my granddaughter are just, I love her hair and those pigtails, so that's why I took so many pictures. Anyway, just had a Canada Day title and a Canada flag. I did a wide border here to hold all these photos to keep it simple. It doesn't look so busy to me if I can do some photos in a block when I have a lot of them. Here's some more from Canada Day. This is the parade again. So the theme was a parade. So I just put like a strip here to represent the road, and then I found some images that might be people in a parade. So there wasn't, this is years ago, and there wasn't, or I didn't have a lot of Cricut cartridges at the time, so I didn't have a lot to pick from. So I also did some fireworks because it's Canada Day. So we shoot fireworks too at night. So that's why I did that. And now I have another page. Now this paper is from American Girl, and so I covered that up. It says that underneath here with Canadian Girl. And I did a great big frame for this wonderful photo I had. I love this picture. And then I cut out another of the same shape, and you turned it sideways and put it behind for a background. And then I just added some punched flowers on there. I did the same frame in an animal print because these ribbons in her pigtails are a red animal print like this, red and brown. So that also helped me tie in a Canadian image of a moose. So I thought that was cute, and I just love this picture. Both of these pictures. I'm having fun going through these old albums, doing videos of them. I never ever looked through them, so I'm quite enjoying a trip down memory lane. Okay, on this page, she was just watching TV, and my husband was taking pictures of her while she was doing it, and she wasn't even paying attention. So I got these flowers from her t-shirt. It had great big simple flowers like this on it. So these two coordinate, and then I found a stripe to use a border, and then I did a block of the striped paper as a background here as well. I did a simple, basic, simple big flower and used it to frame this photo, cutting it into a circle. And I found these leaves. This is my favorite leaf in all of Cricut images. It's from Tinkerbell. The most beautiful florals and leaves are in that cartridge. So I just freehand cut a stem and just added leaves, flipping them, tossing them around, and put happy and love. These are chipboard titles that I had. Cute, cute, cute. So here she is, just staring, watching the TV, and finally she noticed. So I called this Chipmunk Cheeks because she has cute little cheeks. So that gave me also an excuse to do Chip and Dale, and they were my favorite Disney characters when I was a kid. So I found some flowers, and I spread them around the page, and the chipmunks on one on each page, and did a border down here to mount my photos on. And it's quite a simple page. I just like my title, Chipmunk Cheeks. She's just so cute. All right, and now this is a family trip to the zoo. So this page was done with there was a sheet of paper in this pad, and it had all blocks. So I just cut it up into pieces and placed them around the page with the title Zoo, and placed my photos to fit. This is a border, a store-bought, the K and Company ones, came in packages, and I cut it in half and used it half on each side. That one's simple. So here's another zoo page. The Toronto Zoo has a merry-go-round, and so I did a carousel image on this, and I did these scalloped borders because they reminded me of what the edge of the merry-go-round would be like along the bottom and the top. This is usually a scallop of something, so that's why I use those for borders. And then the only title I could find with turtle was Two Turtle Doves, and she's in a turtle on this ride. Every ride is a different animal, or instead of horses, it's all different animals. So there's a picture of my granddaughter and I. We're the two turtle doves, and then here she is on a rabbit going around. So this is just a 2-layer image. It has the shadow and the stripe, and then I lined it with red myself and filled in the center with a plaid or a diamond check, just to give it more detail. So I cut out little pieces to put behind the red as well, like behind there for the saddle, so it would show up. And here's another zoo page on that merry-go-round. Every time we go to the zoo, the kids have to ride the merry-go-round a couple times. So here's giraffe and tiger, but there's the whole merry-go-round right there. So I used these carousel horses and did this border like along, it would be the bottom of the carousel. And then I had this paper with animals poking out of the jungle all over. I thought it was kind of perfect for this page. So I was quite delighted with that one. I love the Toronto Zoo. And here is, boy, this is old. So this paper had this whole scene on it of a field, or farm fields with a barn, and so I just added a horse to it, and because the photos are of her on a horse, I just added this title, Horsing Around, put a fence with a horse on that. So that's the last of this album. So if you like any of these, go to my website and you'll find Design Space links for all of them there. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe below. Thank you.